What's going on to the air signs? Going to raise this frequency up just a little something, something, something. Giving thanks to all of the spiritual supports working for our highest and greatest good. Happy Virgo new moon. This Virgo new moon comes up at a time when the sun and the moon is both positioned in the sign of Virgo. The word for Virgo, if you want to know something about Virgo, the word you need to cling to, details. Details is that key word for Virgos. Virgo energy can be that perfectionist energy as well, you know, when it's at a certain vibration, but this is also a modest type of energy. Virgos can be somewhat prideful in the work, in their ability. They take pride in those details. They're intelligent, they're analytical, and absolutely reliable. Virgo energy is a wonderful time to support us in making sure we're laying down well-detailed plans so that we can have the most efficient process. A really good herb to work with during this particular time is some eucalyptus. If you can get you some essential oil or the eucalyptus, the fresh eucalyptus itself, it will absolutely support your wellness, raise your vibration, and give you the clarity to make those clear goals, to make your goals with clarity so that you can move forward efficiently and effectively at the end of the day. So let's talk about how this energy has been going down. Thank goodness that Venus retrograde is over with, and hopefully we got the lessons of what the heart truly wants and those things and how we've been navigating our relationships. Venus in Leo gave us an opportunity to really check in on our relationships. Is this the type of relationships you want? Is this the situation you want to be in? This is a time for us that we really got an opportunity to evaluate. We still in that shadow period, so we working out the kinks with that, but this is definitely a time for us to make sure that we caught the lesson that the Venus retrograde comes through to show us so that we can make these adjustments in our relationships, as well as this Mercury retrograde. Thank goodness that that is over with. We're still in that shadow period, but that Mercury, it was in Virgo during this retrograde season, and Virgo is definitely ruled by Mercury as well, which in my opinion, it helped in making this retrograde a little easier for us to navigate. This really gave us an opportunity for us to really be impeccable with our words, pay attention to the details in our agreements, and really make sure that we're using our intelligence, our analytical skills, so that we can really make sure that we ain't missing none of those details when we just look over stuff and keep it moving. Virgo energy helps you to really make sure you got that clarity up in there. Thank goodness for that. But we got a whole bunch of other planets that are in retrograde. Retrogrades are not a bad thing. And I know they get a bad rap, but retrogrades give us this opportunity to review the energy that we're in so that we can make adjustments if needed and proceed forward. So we got Jupiter, which is in Taurus retrograding right about now. Jupiter is about our hidden truths, our philosophy, our capacity for growth and expansion. We got that showing up in Taurus, and Taurus is over the things that we value, our luxuries, our comfort. We also got retrograding there in Taurus, looking over our values, our luxury, and our comfort. Uranus is asking us to review the parts in all of those comfort zones that we might want to break free from. Uranus is that energy of rebelliousness, our desire for freedom. What do we want to break up out of? This is an opportunity for us to really check in with our values, check in with those things that that bring us comfort, those things that are in our comfort zone. And if they're no longer working for us, we can make some adjustments. This is also a time for us to lay down some plans, some details, and something new, something original, and be able to really really get some clarity. My bad. It's Mercury, y'all. Help me, y'all. Some clarity in the direction that we're going in. So that Uranus is absolutely a really awesome time for us to check in. But then we got Saturn that's in retrograde. Saturn is over our ambitions, our limitations. It also deals with our major life lessons. That's under review. It's under review under the sign of imaginative Pisces, the mystical, the sensitive, the attached sign. Saturn came in here to make sure we clean all of that foolishness up that we deal with in the realm of Pisces, the stuff that stays in our imagination. Is this a real plan that you're trying to come up with? Or do you need to bring this down to earth so that you can actually make it happen? Or does it just float in the realm of the cosmos of your imagination? This is where this is where Saturn and Pisces meeting up together is really helping us to fine tune all of those ideas, all of those things that's in our imagination. The mystical, right? How we can make that practical within our lives, right? So we ain't just sitting around just filling our head up with a whole bunch of swells, a head swell and lip service, right? But we're actually taking this mystic work and making it actually work for us in our life, real time. And Saturn bringing it into Pisces is all about making sure that we're bringing all of these ideas down to earth so that we're not just floating around, just talking in theory, but actually making this shit work for us, right? So Saturn in Pisces is a powerful thing. But then along with that, we got Neptune in Pisces. See, because Neptune is Pisces' home planet, right? Neptune is all about those most influential muses, our inspirations, right? Really linked up with that imagination, that mystical, sensitive side of Pisces, right? All of those things that we get attached to, all of those things that we really think that bring us joy, the things that we think the way it's supposed to go, the way that we've been taught, what our ideals are, that goes up under review too. And when that goes up under review, we get an opportunity to truly recalibrate all of those things, our intentions, our directions, right? And the root of what it is and why it is that we go for the things that we go about, right? This is giving us an opportunity for us to really check in and make sure we clear that up. And then last but not least, we got Pluto, and Pluto's in retrograde too. And Pluto reveals the areas of our life where we feel most powerless. So see, we got all of this energy that's under review, as well as our capacity to transform all of these particular situations. With Pluto being in retrograde, revealing the areas of our lives where we feel the most powerless, giving us an opportunity to transform that, we got that position in Capricorn working for our favor, right? Helping us to really transform ourselves with being disciplined, with being structured, with really putting in the work, doing the work and everything, right? This is also an opportunity for us to challenge the old way that we've been going about things. Is this really working for us? The systems that we have may even be getting challenged, the way we've been going about doing things, right? We seeing all these electric cars coming up and all of this other stuff. See, this is that Saturn, my bad. This is that Pluto in Capricorn. That's all this way to transferring over into Aquarius energy, right? With that technology. But we reviewing the old way so that we can move forward into the new way. And when we shift into that Aquarian energy, this is all about us moving forward in a new direction, more humanitarian direction. But we got to make sure that we reviewing all of the old way so that we can keep the things that work for us and release the things that don't. Virgo new moon is an excellent time for us to make sure that we are laying out detailed plans on how we go navigate this energy moving forward in all of these particular sections in our life, all of the goals that we want to achieve within our life. Virgo is going to assist us in getting those details clear so that we got some clarity as we proceed, as we move forward This is why that eucalyptus is really going to help us in being clear and setting our intentions. So as we move forward, I'm here to tell you, we go do that with clarity, and we're going to make these things manifest themselves in some powerful ways. But there's some things we need to take a look at. So Spirit, I've been meditating on your energy, and Spirit got a serious message here. We got to make some adjustments right here. So we see this Judgment card that's pulled up right here, huh? This Judgment card that's coming through right here. See, the Judgment card, this is all about self-actualization, right? When this Judgment card comes through, this is really talking about how when we step into our power, we really show up and we show our ass. However, when you ain't feeling yourself, when you doubting yourself, when you ain't really sure about who you are, well, that's when this energy is coming in reverse. And so Spirit wants us to look at this self-doubt that we've been facing, because see, when we get into this space, we notice that things may not be going the way that we think they should be, and we start feeling this space of self-doubt. This is some energy that's been kind of really showing itself for quite some time right now. And this is really an opportunity for us to check in and recalibrate on the game plan that we already had set in place. So this is going to deal with us really doubting our abilities. Our challenge right now is being able to come up out of that comfort zone. So the Fool card comes up, right? Because this is all about taking new beginnings, right? Casting your care, really trusting, right? Moving that spirit of adventure, right? That spirit of adventure, that Fool card, it comes in, reminding you to trust, to take that journey, right? But of course, we see this in reverse. So this is all about that comfort zone and being afraid to take that risk and everything. See, this is why we got Uranus that's showing up, that place where we want to rebel at. We got it there in Taurus, where it's checking in with our values, our comfort zone, our luxury. We dealing with that right now. It's a big challenge for a lot of those air signs. See, where Spirit wants us to really peep at is we got to really start paying attention to cause and effect within our lives. See, this Wheel of Fortune card, this is all about our karma, right? Destiny, fate. This is about those new beginnings and everything the Spirit is talking about. See, when you start realizing and you start making moves, you start up a new cycle for your life. And you go do that either way it go, but this is going to determine the direction of that cycle and how that goes for you. There's some adjustments that need to be made. And so when this Wheel of Fortune card, it comes up in reverse, this is all about making sure that we are in a space where we're in alignment, so that those things that happen to us, they happen to support us and not necessarily keep giving us these lessons over and over again. Wheel of Fortune, when it's reversed, is all about upheaval, unwelcome changes, setbacks, shit like that. But what we want to do is we want to get into this space where we are avoiding all of that. We got those lessons. We don't need that again. But Spirit is saying we did some adjustments we got to make, because we ain't believing in ourselves enough to be able to trust and move forward so that we can make things happen for ourselves in a powerful way. Because at the end of the day, if you don't address those things, you're going to be at war with yourself. See, this Five of Swords energy is coming through, all about you changing the way that you've been going about thinking things, right? See, this Five of Swords is all about these conflicts that you got. And most of the time, this is all about internal conflicts, right? This is the shit you telling yourself. It's time for you to really change the story. Get a new story, fam. Because at this particular point, you're starting to tell yourself, well, it's probably not for you. You might not make it. Maybe these folks ain't loyal. We can't trust folks at the end of the day. But see, when you got all of these lessons, when you got all these lessons, you can take the journey and trust that things is going to work out for you. And then you can go and step into your karma, your fate, your destiny, because you ain't coming in there vibrating low, attracting everything negative that could come your way. You vibrating high and you stepping into your power and you making it happen. But it's all in that story you telling yourself. Spirit ain't playing right about now. We go get this work. That's why we in these retrogrades. Because this is an opportunity for us to really take this Virgo energy and lay down a solid plan so that we can come up out of this bullshit ass energy that's telling us that we can't get to the next level and do what we came here to do. So let's take a look, air signs, see what we got to do. Let's set it off with the Libra energy. I'm dropping stuff, whatever. A fiery climax approaches. This full moon in Aries cards is coming up for those Libras. This is the other end of your energy, see? And when this card is coming up, this is letting us know that it is definitely time for you to begin to step into your power and start really being about the business, like gangbusters, they say, to start making some things happen. Let's talk about these relationships quickly. Wedding. It says this situation includes marriage. Now, see, when I deal with these cards in particular, I like to make sure that I check in, make sure we see, when I'm talking about relationships, these is all about our connections that's all around us. It can absolutely be a romantic connection. Okay, now. But it can also be any other type of connections. We talking about business connections. We talking about friendships and everything. But when we talking about this energy of wedding, we talking partnership energy, right? So within those relationships, within those connections, this situation, it involves marriage. It involves partnership, Libra. This is what you do. This is what your energy is. You about the business of partnerships, Libra. So when you get with these, within this situation, whatever this connection is, when you start vibing, you know that this is going to be that connection. Let's talk about that purpose. Not about your occupation, but about this work we came here to do. You a builder, Libra. You a builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you into a sense of accomplishment. You came here to do the damn thing. But see, this, and see, you need this in order to feel like you're doing the damn thing, to create, to build, to get things set off. This is what's going to help you do that by being a builder. It's your innate ability. Building relationships, making connections, getting things started, setting it off, getting that conversation going, bringing things to folks' attention, getting the situation moving forward, building. Let's talk about this angel who's showing up, who's coming through. What it is. Their cognizance. The Archangel Uriel is coming through, letting you know that you got to pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you, as they are unanswered prayers. You got to make sure that you are tuning in and tapping in to that still, quiet, silent voice that comes through. Just saying, hey, make this turn. Check this out. Get that book. Grab that up. So you got to pay attention to those thoughts and ideas that come to you. Because half of the time they are coming through to answer those things that, you know what, I really would like to know about such and such. And then they tell you, turn this way, go this way, grab this. You can't ignore that type of stuff, because this is what's going to assist you in getting that knowledge that you seek, Libra. All right. Libra, who is next? Aquarius, that's who's next. We got the Aquarius. The full moon eclipse is coming in, letting you know that conclusions are within reach. See, sometimes we going through these quiet storms and we don't know what's going on. See, this is what puts us in this whole energy of uncertainty and doubt, you see. But this full moon eclipse is coming through, letting you know that conclusions are in reach. So then when it's time for you to come up out of that comfort zone, you can absolutely do it. Step into your power. Say, I pulled this around. We ain't gonna have this upside down. No, sir. No, sir. We gonna keep this up front like this right here. Because this the direction we going in. Conclusions are within reach. Get that foolishness up out of your head. Conclusions are in reach. Relationships. You calling in a soulmate. You calling in a soulmate, Aquarius. Your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations, they're going to bring you together. Have you been looking for that business partner, somebody that's going to really work with you, somebody that really gets your vibe, somebody that understands where you're coming from, completing your sentences, right? Somebody you can absolutely be yourself and let go. Raise that vibration up and allow that tribe to come to you. You calling in your soulmate. Don't you worry about any of that other foolishness that's going on. All right, purpose, not occupation. This work we here for, huh? Environmentalists, Aquarius. See, you're an earth angel who is born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature, animals, nature and the animals. See, when you are connected to those earth elements, the fire, the air, the earth, the water, the animals, the colors. See, this is how you really tap in and tune in into some real live magic. See, when you understand and you master your surroundings, these elements that surround you, the nature that's here. See, that's natural intelligence. See, we spend so much time talking about this artificial intelligence. I got to go there because Aquarius, artificial intelligence is up under Aquarian umbrella, you see. And this is letting you know, instead of dealing with that artificial intelligence, it's time for you to tap into that natural intelligence. Huh? Environmentalism. All right, what angel we got? Relationship harmony. The Archangel Raguel comes through. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Agreements and conflicts are being resolved right now. So all of that drama, all of that petty squabble, all of that foolishness, the fuckery, the other stuff, conclusions are in reach. Get your mind right. Don't you worry about it. Angel got your back. Don't even sweat that. You heard? You're doing good. It's all good. All right, who's that? Gemini. Gemini, you got to meditate and contemplate. And see, this right here, this new moon in Pisces, this is all about that overthinking. This is a perfect time because, see, this Mercury, this Virgo, y'all share that same planetary energy as the Virgo, right? This is going to be a beautiful time for you to really get those thoughts straight. Sit back, spend some time, get quiet, get contemplative, get meditative, get into some meditation, my bad. Meditative, yeah. Get into some meditation and really get some clarity in your thought process. Get you a pen, start journaling that stuff out and everything. So this way you got you some clarity and consider you're the genius of the zodiac, huh, Gemini? You gonna get this work. You gonna figure this out. But you got to meditate and contemplate so that you can get that clarity. That eucalyptus that I was telling you about, Gemini, that's going to help you get that clarity. Get you some of that oil, drop that in your bath. Get you, if you can get all, you're not even selling that eucalyptus in just about every store I've been running through, right? Get you some of that fresh eucalyptus, hang that up in your shower, let it steam up, let yourself enjoy the vapors of that air, that energy, the vibration in that eucalyptus. It helps in opening your mental capacity up so that you have clarity in thought. But you got to be open to this meditation so that you can contemplate, no doubt. Okay, let's move. Your relationships, Gemini, passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You got to bring that passion into it. Don't let yourself get caught. We know you easily bored. You know what I'm saying, Gemini? You easily bored. But you got to find that passion, tap back into that, and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, right? In all of your relationships. So that way we ain't finding ourselves in this whole Five of Swords energy where we thinking that, you know, things ain't working out, shit's against us. You know, folks ain't loyal. I got to do something immediately. This is letting you know you got to step back into that passion and allow your heart and soul to sing with some joy. It raises the vibration so you ain't sitting around thinking of fuckery and foolishness. Yeah. And then this work that we supposed to be doing out here in these cosmic streets is support. This is what you hear. Your life purpose fully supports you. Again, I'm going to say, the Gemini is the genius in these streets out here. Your purpose will support you. You can figure out whatever it is that you set in your mind to do, and you go do that shit. Trust when I'm telling you, but you got to trust and believe in yourself and trust that things is working out in your favor. Trust divine order so that you can truly step into your power, do the things that you came to do, and leave all of the hating, hawking, naysaying thoughts, the player haters, the alligators, and all of those situators in the wayside. You ain't got to worry about that foolishness no more, because everything you trying to do within your life purpose, you got all the tools to win. It's all here to support you. This is what it is. So I hope that this message was helpful for you. Peace and light, peace and love.